Piastri winning the championship and saying not bad for a number 2 driver on the radio. Please God let this happen, because it would be so freaking funny. POV, Daniel Ricciardo watching McLaren win in a rocket ship against tractor Ferrari and Red Bull while he had to go up against prime Hamilton, Vettel, and Verstappen. Oscar too marginal. Remember how we go racing. Good job Lando. And if you're a SkyQ or Skyglass customer, you can press your red button now to choose from all 24 of the drivers' partners' live reactions to this race. Fernando and Sebastian didn't win titles with Ferrari. I refuse to allow that. Come join us, Lewis. Here comes the airplane. Max, one of the greatest comebacks in history. Oscar had to beat both his teammate and his team. Lando, thanks McLaren for gifting this World Drivers' Championship to me. It looks like they are going to sacrifice Leclerc. First race driving a Ferrari P1. First race driving a Ferrari P1. Lewis with no shirt on. Girls thirsting over F1 drivers. Dudes hating on F1 drivers online. Having a parasocial relationship and not realizing it. Watching the video to the end. Liking the video. Sharing the video and commenting. Subscribing to the channel. Submitting your meme. Papaya Rules F up. George Russell winning. Williams' power of friendship 1 point. Blaming 20 laps of Norris vs Verstappen nothing burger coverage. Blaming 20 seconds of wag footage. Me and bro acting nonchalant. That one awkward guy in our group. He had a hard on for 50 laps. Ferrari engineers back then. You call this a crap box? Alright, we will make a better car, but if you ain't fast, F off. Ferrari engineers now. How dare you call this car bad? It is good, you just can't drive it. Breaking. Lewis Hamilton joins the River Bus Racing team. McLaren teammate rivalries. Senna vs Prost. Alonso vs Hamilton. Lando vs Oscar. Hey, look grandpa, I'm not a bulldozer, I'm a race car. Oh ho ho ho, is that right? Well, trophy for the hero of race. Guys, why aren't the brakes working? Because I cut the brakes. Wild card, bees, yeehaw. I'm the number 1 driver. No, that's me. Show the position fight. Show the driver's girlfriend teeth. Formula 1. Red Bull is on a mission to start their own K-pop label. Oscar, we are champ. Mum, why is your sock rock hard? Me. Piastri radio. Box this lap, Oscar. Please note that the pit stop is going to be slower than expected. Why? Lando had several slow pit stops this season, so it will only be fair if you had one as well. When your tires are million laps old. Me realizing that George Russell has won a Singapore Grand Prix before Max Verstappen. It's only fair to Lando, Oscar. Piastri in the McLaren debriefing of Singapore Grand Prix 2025. Guys, I just won in Singapore. F1 fans. The championship is on, oh my god. Anyways, Max is getting close, Lando on podium. Woman Leclerc doesn't exist, she can't hurt you. Woman Leclerc. I understand that, without my agreement, Papaya rules only apply to me. This is wrong, and I will no longer be playing the team game. Even the media milking Horner at this rate. It has now been reported with tongue-in-cheek that Mr. Horner has signed for a new F1 team following his months away from the paddock. A satirical article from BBC's Top Gear informs that the 51-year-old has signed with Bedral F1 and has a close relationship with driver Max Verstappen. Read more. Christian Horner and Jerry Halliwell didn't apply for mansion planning permission. Soft tire after 40 laps. Lando haters. Max Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, McLaren haters, hating McLaren. If I had a nickel for every time George Russell won a race at the same time another driver or team has won the championship and at night, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Hey everyone, McLaren are the constructor champion. See? Nobody cares. The race director, after seeing Hamilton's Drake's on fire in Singapore. So, Oscar, we've decided to celebrate on the podium without you. What? Do you know how much I sacrificed? I don't care if Max wins. I just need Lando to lose. Useless fact of the day, Leclerc could mathematically still win the World Drivers' Championship. Fernando, Oscar, disconnecting the radio. Papaya Rules, Lando Norris, Zach Brown. McLaren if Oscar Piastri wins World Drivers' Championship, Lando Norris, Zach Brown, Oscar Piastri. Piastri after every race. Y'all got any more of Papaya Rules? Hamilton has a 5-second penalty. 5 seconds it's a yoke. One day. If you no longer geo for a gap that exists, you are no longer an F1 driver. The gap. The rise of Lord Piastri. Before Singapore Grand Prix. After Singapore Grand Prix. After losing the championship. Turn 1 expectation. Turn 1 reality. McLaren 2025 Constructor Champions. Max. McLaren drivers beefing after the Singapore Grand Prix. It's Hamilton and Alonso. Zach, I won races. Lando would have won championship. That's what happened in Singapore, so why won't it happen again? That for me is the first time we've seen real favoritism towards Lando. Oscar Piastri, not Oscar. I quit. Wait, so Papaya Rules are just whatever serves Lando's interest? Always has been. Nobody, F1 cameraman every 2 seconds. Define aura. Last few races. F me this is boring. Should have brought my pillow. Year 1 of being a Formula 1 fan. Year 2 of being a Formula 1 fan. Me seeing the TV director show none of the on-track overtakes. You had one job. Toto realizing he will have to add another 5 million on George's contract. Your day if you subscribe and like this video.